I don't know what they do over there, but real music being made over here. Race Car 2 single out. World's Finest album coming soon. Iacon album coming soon. All platforms, all produced by yours truly. Yeah. Of course, you see, who's still doing this thing. Type of person that you don't want to move in the ring and try to go against. Cause I provide a fence that you're trying to hop over, but I rock over any beat and you should have got sober a long time ago. I got a strong rhyme before talking all this shit out his mouth again. And I'm like, yo, he's dropping like a domino. So many things that's come out about this guy, how he is G-A-Y. Don't even want to say it just yet until Trump repeals they style of just saying that the word is done. But forget all that shit, this motherfucker's a bum. And here I come, I gotta tell you the truth. I'm coming through and it's like he's always talking about niggas that's on welfare. The proof is that he's the one that's really living bad, that's in a shack. About $15,000 is how much it's worth right out there flat. It might as well be a flat, even his upstairs is just some piece of shack shit, but who the fuck cares? But what's real is me, and of course I'm bringing it to you. He's critiquing the rhyme I did. It wasn't even in 2002 or 22, it was actually 2017 by any means. I get busy on this microphone, you know what I mean? So how somebody 8 or 9 years later and talk shit about that shit that I did, but this nigga's just a stupid ass fucking bitch. His rhymes suck, his written shit sucks, his freestyle shit sucks. He has the same 2 notes that he says because he's a dumb fuck. How is that for just thinking shit so quickly? And now what's this nigga wanting to do? Me flip out like Bill Bixby, like I'm Incredible Hulk, but I got inevitable bulk. And whatever you just gonna say, I just have you soak. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what you was doing. It's a fact that I'll just ruin everything that you try to bring to me and just bring it on. I'll show you how I'm meta-human. But he was soaking and crying, talking about how I was like his best friend. And then I became friends with Steez. I became friends with Rio. And what is going on? Do you know any real people like in the actual world? It's a fact you a girl and your feelings are mushy and hurt. I do not really give a fuck. If you push me, it hurts when it comes back at you. I'm running at you like a linebacker. The rhyme stacker that I do is gonna be like magic too. Dog ass nigga yabba dabba do. Yeah, I can say whatever. That's what freestyle is to be free with your style, and that's what I mean. Wild biz is also what I'm doing because I'm putting out real music. Can you do that? Can you say the same with this shit? Does anyone choose it or take it or do it? You've been doing this shit for like 11 years, and you've had 11 million tears coming down your face, crying about this one, crying about that one, talking shit about this one, instigating this one, instigating that one. But the shit that you bring is whack, son. There's so many people that's just unsurpassed you ever since then. What's going on? I'm better with pen, and also off the top of the mind, rocking a rhyme, knocking a design that's gonna be blocking your mind, stopping your mind. How quick is that for when I'm rocking a rhyme? Yeah, I can say the same word twice, I can say it 3 times. He rhymes whack, I rhyme dope. What you wanna do? Just hang you by a rope, or even rewind the beat so I can start spitting it again. Have a motherfucker think that he's getting it with the pen. Now, he knows not to do that. He'll even admit himself that I don't want to see that nigga with a pen, because that nigga go for Delphi. He just does it and it'll just be bad for itself. Oh, let's speak about your health. Your health is terrible. You got a big ass gut, and yeah, it's unbearable the way that your breath is. It comes from the gut, the inner gut. You know, the probiotics that you take, it ain't enough. So you gotta take a lot more. I rock for everybody, you know, crowd when I drop jaws. Whether it's physically or whether I'll leave them in shock and awe. It doesn't matter because this is what you got. Critiquing a joint from 2017, I still can't even get over that shit. Is this just a plot of you to go back in time? When I was hopping in the car, driving real far, but I'm not been this, but you've not been a star ever since then or even now. I've been making all these moves and you can see it's how I do this. You want beef, the cow is cooked. It's been dished out so many different times, and you got these hurt feelings because I'm gonna be your friend. Okay, that's fine, but please keep that shit over there. It's kind of creepy to hear you crying and pouring your guts out with this shit, and then you start lying about this. You said you killed yourself and this and that and all this fake shit. I don't even know what you're getting that shit from. Matter of fact, let me not mistake it. Yeah, it's like you embellish things. I say one thing, you twist it around. I say, lucky I'm strong enough not to want to kill myself, and you turn it into some other shit. But for real, yourself and your shit that's really true about you that comes out is some really embarrassing shit, but you just dumb out and you still do the dumb shit that you do. How about you getting topped off? And the nigga that said it, he's not gonna mistake for that because, you know, he knows how the block scores and how they do. If you try to lie on somebody's name on some shit like that, and then you got punked out by another cat, his man in fact. What's really going on with that? And how about the text message that y'all had where he said he was gonna expose that, and your reply was not, why you lying? It was some old jack that I don't even want to put out right now because I'm not a bitch. I don't put out text. Not to even say that I have it, but you never know what I'm hitting next, what I'm coming out with, I'm running out with. What you really want to do, you could run 100 miles like NWA, but you ain't gonna be good on the 1 and 2. Acting like I could DJ. I can't DJ, not even a little bit. The skill that I kick, yeah. A relay, a replay is what you need. You better run this back and try to catch the lines. Talk about the speed of the mind when I'm rapping rhymes. Yours is very slow. Yeah, we know. Can't even multi-syllableize. I hope my skills get you wise. At most, you need a Bud Light or something to get you wise. Remember the time you were drinking ever since August 1st, 2008? I mean, it's a terrible tragedy. I ain't trying to make fun of that, but wait. All them weird things that you were doing with the women, putting guns to their heads, admitting it yourself and saying they better give you a suck your dick or else. Man, to even admit that a nigga still fucking with you after that, that's some crazy shit. That can never go on in anybody's palaver rack of a group of friends. If you don't know what that means, not to say that I do. Coming at you, and I'm not saying at you, sneezing. I'm bringing it back beat again for a reason, cause I still got some shit I want to talk about this heathen demon. Raping chicks, threatening to rape them, about the shit that you don't admit. Must be actually raping chicks and the shit for a little bit. How about that young girl that was 16? I know when she was 14, big tall girl, said she was dark skinned. Oh, I mean, no, she was really light skinned. Remember when I told you about that? I didn't fuck her, but you know, it was the cats I was with. She was a runaway. I told y'all this story on a live stream. No, you didn't. Anybody still could bring that shit out, then they would. But I ain't getting. Yeah, that's some shit that I found out and told you about, and then you try to act like you told it to the people and everything, but you know it's about something different. Oh, nah, she wasn't dark skinned, she was light skinned, and I didn't fuck her. I didn't get my dick sucked by her. Alright then, yet you get your dick sucked by crackheads in the street. It's like you admit some stupid shit that, in fact, should be just stupid. I jab it, I could fuck up, it's okay, it don't even motherfucking matter. Because the point still remains that your joint still claim. When I burn it, what you really gonna do when I point still with the lame? Hey, look at you and they crying and they laughing. Not they crying, but they laughing at you and understand you have no passion. I do, yeah, that's the difference. Don't take that wink of some homo shit, that's just some promo shit to let you know how I go loco, kid. And that's the way that I will do this, put you in a chokehold, bitch, and your bitch too. That's it, what you really wanna do when I go berserk. Yeah, that's my way of pronouncing berserk. I don't give a fuck about a fake ass gun. I know in my head, matter of fact, her gun is actually real. I looked it up, I thought it was that fake shit. It's a real gun, but it don't matter because I stick it up her ass and just basically just blow her shit off the top of the head. Of course, I'm just joking, but this is how I do this. You're gonna call the cops and shit. You hoping that they lock them up so we can't even come down here because I'm scared. I don't got no beef with you. You've been saying that shit for a couple of years. That sounds like fear. What you really about? But it don't even matter. We don't have to be really with a doubt. We can even do it with the rhymes. Come up to this table and see if you want to do this live on a freestyle. If you're willing and able, I think you're not though. Crack you like nachos, nacho cheese that's in your pocket. Matter of fact, cause it's got low. Yeah, your crib, all the bills. People saying you live at your mom's house. I mean, if I have it at a house with my mom's, I would want to live there too. So I don't know what that's about. I don't really think that's a bad idea or a bad thing. But it might be on another nigga name or something, if you know what I mean. Either way, do your thing on that. See, I keep it real. If it ain't something that's whack and it's something that has appeal, I'll actually give it its props. That's how I do this. I don't even know if on the microphone you're wondering if I'm kidding or not. I'm getting the plot. As the shit is thicken, you get your top off by a nigga in the basement. Boys, that's where you did it, in the basement. Yeah, you understand, so space is the fishman. Yeah, you talk about that girl that had a fishy pussy. No, matter of fact, remember that other girl that happened where the tragedy pushed that girl to the point where she got killed and murdered? Rest in peace to her. But her very best friend, you started stressing her and saying, oh, you had something to do with it and fuck you and all that shit. And then all that type of shit is real backwards. And meanwhile, she's fucking with you now again. It's the people's first mind that you gotta recommend, that you always take heed to. And what did his bitch do? She wrote some sick ass shit to get you steamed, saying it's karma or this and that. And now she's your friend. You gotta understand, you gotta rewind that shit back. It's people's first mind that you gotta pay attention to. My nigga Rio James, he would mention you in a good way at the time. He even donated bucks, and then you flip on him cause he likes to fuck with a nut named Steve. But yo, that's his fucking business. But in his first mind, he was really with this. He was like, yo, here, I'm very sorry that happened. And now that he's flipping the script, you think he's capping, cause of course he's gonna get steamed and just start flipping. What you really gotta understand is, man, that's that bullshit, man. Let me not even talk about that, ain't even my business. But since I'm freestyling right now, I figured I'd jump in at least for a second and get in this. But all of your cronies are whack, and all of your phonies are whack, and all of that shit, you know, Tony got facts. It's not only with rap, it's also with detailed down low information. There's some girls that told me that, at least two of them. One of them you probably had an argument with after the fact, rapping the track, and you know that I'm starring again in this show, but I don't even be on this show like that. Just because you know what I'm gonna say, that doesn't mean it's not a fact. So you could predict what I say all you want in 20 minutes, I don't care. But can you even grip a pen, get in it? I dare you to do that or even return with freestyle. It's not happening because I'm the greatest in the world. We now could see that. Iacon coming soon, world's finest coming soon, all platforms, digital platforms, tone space, all produced by me, and I'm remastering all the beats so I can get that rich, thick sound out of it.